Thank you very much for an opportunity to be on the stage today. I don't know how much time I have. Assume maximum 20 minutes.
No, you have 15 minutes. If you insist,
God.
I'll give you 5 minutes extra.
So in total 20 minutes. Okay, thank you. So I need to make it quick. Usually I tend to spend minimum 2 hours on the stage, but in those circumstances make it a little bit shorter. So let's get back to the agenda for today. Agenda is pretty simple, but it also follows what's been already discussed during today's sessions, and this is it. What I'm going to do, my intention is to present you a little bit of magic. Magic over there, magic next to the wings, and also magic at the end of the tail of the aircraft. Of course, we do magic at Vanameda, and why I'm making this point and making such an agenda, you'll see in a couple of moments. But one thing I can promise you, there's only be few numbers to remember. That's one thing. It's going to be very pragmatic approach, and of course, I'll try to make it as much practical as possible. So I'll guide you through from the right, which is suboptimal, down to the optimal, which is at the tail of the aircraft. Even today, a number of speakers, they already addressed a couple of issues related to today's business environment. So let me stress again, consumers are more demanding. What is also important, there is no more loyalty. So consumers, they are changing or buying their insurance policies every 12 months. And this also follows discussion we had over the lunch at our table that, okay, the loyalty is no longer the key driver for the insurance industry. Sales cycles are getting longer and longer. And of course, if you have a look at the quality, customers are more demanding. And if you type, let's say, insurance services to the Google, immediately you can get 100,000 hits with some negative opinions. I would expect that only a few would be the positive ones. So we should remember all those today's trends because it influences the topic of today's session of the whole seminar we are having right now. Because if you have a look at the brochure, okay, that one, lovely printed one, you will see that the main subject is motor insurance, the road towards profitability. And apparently what I'm going to discuss today is our understanding how insurers, local insurers, can improve their road to profitability with regards to international claims handling. Savings we can expect. As I said, according to our experience working with a number of insurance companies, on average, from day one, savings can be between 30 up to 50% of today's costs. And the savings are based on the reduction of the in-house costs, I mentioned, and the reduction in fees. And of course, there is no secret whatsoever that we at Vanameda are paid with fees from insurance company. But there is a question. What are the reasons for saving? Do we want to achieve such a situation like over there, that we've got more maintenance shop where everybody would expect that everything can be fixed and work properly, while at the end of the day, you need to knock at the door in order to get in? Probably not. So each and every model should have an even deeper analysis on that. So getting back, what are the reasons for savings? Of course, as the insurance company talking to a single provider, you've got bigger bargaining power. The reason is pretty simple. The reason is simple because you've got more claims for overall territories you can offer to single provider. So it means that from our perspective, of course, quality is the same. If this is 100 claims a year, or maybe, let's say, 10,000 claims a year, or maybe 100,000 claims a year. It doesn't matter, but from your perspective, the bigger volume of claims you can, let's say, put or allocate to a single provider, the more bargaining power you have in your hands. From internal perspective, how much you can spend on allocating people, personnel, how much you can invest in technology. Maybe it would be the easier or better for you just to find a reliable partner like Vanameda just to provide you with that type of services. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.